Run my check up, they run their mouth. Got you cussing on a Sunday now. What about lame? I hey, nah. It's been fun on YouTube. It's been fun. I got on YouTube. I met people. I met people. I got on here and I met people. Right. I met people that are very picky and choosy with the things that they watch. And I'm not gonna make it sound like it's a bad thing for people to be picky and choosy. Of course, you must be picky with what you choose to consume or watch. Of course, you must be. Of course, you have to be. You know. But yeah, it's sort of been messing up my mind. But I don't know, bro. Instead of being too expectant, because I believe that in the world, in order to really truly lead, you mustn't be too expectant. Yeah, until in order to truly lead in the world, in order to be a true leader of the world, you must also not be expectant as being one individual, as being as you are. You must never be too expectant. If you are a leader, a true leader, true leaders don't expect, actually. You understand? That's what I really think. Like, true leaders don't expect, true leaders don't make any excuses. True leaders are movers, are shakers. They don't expect anything. True leaders don't expect nothing. True leaders don't be out here expecting some shit from people. You understand? Like real leaders, true innovators, they don't be out here trying to pander and stuff like that. That's what I really think. That's what I really think. If you claim to be a leader, yet to a degree you find yourself pandering, to a degree you find yourself having to over explain some shit, you ain't no leader. You're just a facade of what people expect out of a leader. If that's the case, being a true leader, come on, dog. Like me, for example, I had to come on here and stream regardless. I had to come on here. People reject me. I had to come on here. People leave, nigga. For my 1 minute 49 something second on stream. And I still had to come on this motherfucker and stream regardless. Now that's what I call a real leader, a true leader. You understand? Like, if it were another person, they'd quit. They just let it all go. They'd be like, nah, man, I just can't do this no more. People be dipping 1 minute 49 something seconds midstream. I can't be doing this. And then there comes breeds like me, Mokrasha Rex, people that have already, developed some authority on the platform. Some authority, mind you. And I'm just using this authority, mean it, dog, the way that I know how. You understand? And I'm just trying to lead because leaders, that's what leaders do. They do. Leaders do. You understand what I'm saying? That leaders, true leaders are not out here complaining about the fact that people scroll past them 1 minute 49 seconds in the stream. True leaders are not out here trying to complain about people, many of the people not staying. You know what I'm saying? The whole duration of the stream. True leaders do what they do, they live how they live, and they live by example. True leaders true leaders not just by example for the sake of buying face in public, but true leaders lead by example for real. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there are certain people out here that certain mind the English that really just want me to let go of the streaming thing because they feel like they way better off, consuming all the fake shit, you know, all of this bought shit. They good with all that. They'd rather have somebody just clink some chains. They'd rather have people clank, if whatever the word is, but they'd rather have people clank some chains on screen. They'd rather have people shine grills on screen. You understand? Some of them come on the stream and they dip after 1 minute 49 seconds. And truly, I'm gonna emphasize, true leaders are not heartbroken by mere hindrance, because I'd want to think that being a streamer, not being a streamer who's quite, persistent on this platform, not as viral, but very, very persistent on this platform. I don't want to think that I've observed certain behaviors on this platform. I have, I'm studying the game, and not to even mention, I'm still studying the game. You understand? And there are certain people who are studying the game with me. That's what makes this shit so savory. That's what makes this whole thing so worthwhile. To have 14 people climb on your stream, to have 10 people climb on your stream and not hit that like button, and still be on top of the world, and still be in the position to prove it. Still be in the position to prove the fact that you are the best rapper ever. I am the best rapper ever. Right? Maybe I'm way too ahead of myself, but true greats don't try, downplaying themselves. True greats don't downplay themselves, actually. That's what I really think. True greats are not trying to play on their name. True greats are not trying to play about themselves. True greats are not trying to be scared about people dipping 1 minute 49 seconds in. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, because certain things are definitely not happening like that, the way that certain people was probably wanting them to be. It's never gonna happen, bro. It ain't never gonna happen. Okay? It's never gonna happen. All right? Thank you so much for leaving after 1 minute 49 seconds. Some of you after 49 seconds. Some of you after 50 seconds. Woo! 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 Yeah, right? I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's not like he really teaches. I mean, of course, that's not my strong point. Money and finances and whatever and what have you, that is to say crypto stuff, what, all this, it's not my strong point. And likewise, there are crypto channels on this platform. You see, this platform does nothing that this platform doesn't have. And I believe honestly that it's nothing but an excuse to have certain people leaving after 1 minute 49 seconds when it comes to certain types of content. I think that it's just nothing but an excuse. It's a show of how heavily redundant people tend to be in their reasoning capacity. You know, hey, I don't have to try and convince you about anything. I really don't. The only thing that this platform is for me to come on here and talk my mind either way. And even if I sound like I'm a total douchebag, talk my mind either way. You feel what I'm saying? As long as I'm not directly saying, okay, you know what? F this ethnicity. These types of people. As long as I'm not saying that. As long as I'm not saying that. As long as I'm maintaining a type of basis that doesn't include, you know what I'm saying, uh, offending other people or cussing other people, utterly cussing them. No, not even to say cussing them out. Like there's a huge difference between you cuss a person out and then you're just cussing them because they're of a certain ethnicity, because they have a certain skin color. There's a huge difference. Right? There's a huge difference. And with me, I don't cuss anybody out because they're this ethnicity or because they're this race. I don't know about any other person or any other creator out here or any other streamer out here, but I'm not the same as these other streamers. That's what I'm gonna maintain. Like, and it's not even a means of trying to get people. Wow, wow, wow. You don't have to be wild by nothing, my nigga. You ain't gotta you ain't gotta be wild by nothing. You don't have to be wild by anything, Bangan. Right? It's nothing but love and respect. I mean, it's nothing but love and respect. I love and respect some of you, but some of you, you're clearly, I don't know, bro. I can't even explain it. When I come here, I come to have fun. It's not like I come here to remind people of how much, you know, they're doing shit wrong. Although I will talk about certain things being done wrong, and if you take offense, it means that you haven't thoroughly checked yourself out. You know, because this is a free platform. It's an open platform. You understand? This is a free platform. This is an open platform. I can come on this platform and express myself and talk about certain key issues of the world and expound on this and expound on that. I can do what I utterly want on this platform. It's my platform, and the people who like what I do, they like it. Those who don't like it, they don't like it. Those who stay for only 1 minute 49 seconds, they do so. It's not my problem. It's not my freaking problem. I'm Crusher Rex Revinator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers: I really lose nothing. Right? So whatever it is that people choose to do while I try making it or whatever, because in the world you must try. You must try and try and try. Whatever the hell people do, they do that because it's their own spare time. I'm having my own spare time as I'm speaking now. So certain people dipping, leaving after 1 minute 49 seconds or after 50 seconds. Continue. Continue. Do what you do. Do what you do. I'll do what I do. Yeah, one. And but at least we respect each other. That's what I'm. When it comes to the people who are, at least, even if I'm really utterly failing when it comes to the shorts, even, or when it comes to streaming, even when it comes to leverage the henceforth, or blah blah whatever. Even if I'm coming on here, I'm doing my thing, I'm going to sleep. That's the truth. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep very nicely. I had a hearty meal. It was a long day at work. I worked hard. I had a hearty meal. It's like nighttime now, practically, and I'm gonna sleep nicely, knowing that I tried what I tried. The day is over. I worked hard and you know living life. While some of you guys out here are still fixated on bull crap in terms of what you think a streamer is supposed to be, or what you think you're supposed to hear during stream, these little hooks that you're so infatuated with, these lies that they always recurrently selling to you, the lies that you want me to sell because I have to be desperate because, hey, who knows, I'm probably going to stream up until I turn 40, 50 without even getting paid on YouTube. Because, I mean, what's the point? Says some of you, of course, not even to say it's really reality. I have to like rethink all of the things from what I talk about. If I'm supposed to talk on religion, hi. So this is my platform. Shout out to you, Harley. So those who don't like it, they don't like it. I'm not gonna be heartbroken. You understand? Because one thing is for sure, the algorithm continues testing me on many people continue cycling me again. There are over a billion people in the world, bro. Come on, bro. Seriously, bro. Like, out of these billions of people, there has to be, like, you know what I'm saying, 100 within a billion of these people that are like, ooh, this nigga can rap. You understand? So that's why I continue regardless of people leaving the streams after 1 minute 49 seconds, blah blah blah. I still continue. I still remain defiant. People be like getting on my streams and they leave after 30 seconds simply because I talk about religion, simply because I touch on the fact that you don't have to impose your will on people in the name of religion. You don't have to impose things. You don't have to impose ideas. You don't have to forcefully instill things in people's minds in the name of religion. And then I have people leaving after 1 minute 39 seconds, after 1 minute 49 seconds. And it's like, yeah, I want to go and watch whosoever mess around and whatever, and like flesh chains and display a life of richness, a life of having it, a life of this and that. This guy's just jibber jabber, right? That's how you feel. That's how you feel. But regardless, buddy, regardless, some of y'all been trying to duck me. Like, you've been trying to like duck. You've been trying to duck me. No. But you still come across me, regardless. Some of you who duck me and walk away after 1 minute 49 seconds, after 50 seconds, you still come across me. Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? Oh. That's what happens. You be trying so hard. You be trying so freaking, like, of course, you're gonna just watch for freaking 50 seconds. Of course, you're gonna watch for 1 minute 50 something seconds. But it's not like I'm gonna stop being Crusher Rex. It's not like I'm gonna stop being the guy that I am. It's not like I'm gonna stop talking on certain things that people choose to. It's not like I'm gonna stop actually expounding further on subjects that are actually really important, besides titillation, besides overstimulation, besides all of these things that you have overfed to you again and again and again, things that are decreasing longevity. You know what I mean? And you're just used to it and you don't even care about it. You don't even care. Some of us out here are living a life of discipline for real. Some of us are out here are really living a life of being restrictive. Some of us out here are really living a life of abstinence. And then abstinence, my friends, doesn't always have to mean denial. Abstinence doesn't have to mean denial. Abstinence doesn't have to suggest an overall rejection. I hope that you understand the English, even if the English is as basic as it is. You have to just try understanding and dispense of whatever it is that you are able to comprehend, adequately. So I'm not trying to get anyone to convert. I'm not trying to get anybody to be too much of this. Yeah, he's this. He's saying this. So hence, no. Certain things and certain ways of my living life are just a blueprint so that you use other aspects of what I circle myself around in order to make your instance better. And if that's not the case, everyone is a sovereign human being. I always maintain that. You understand? Everyone is a sovereign human being. Go and watch people who are flashing fake chains, who are people who are telling you they own certain houses when they don't even own those houses. People telling you that they have these types of cars. You understand? Feeding you all this bull crap on this platform. Because on this platform, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You are liable on this platform to make as little as $100. When it comes to the platform itself paying you, you are liable to make as little as $100, as little as $300, as little as $400. So it doesn't matter who you think you are on this platform. You understand? It doesn't matter what kind of life you think you have sold on this platform. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. One thing is for sure, you have to know your role, play your role, and play it good, play it safe. Play your role, play it good, play it safe, do it earnestly. Don't be doing things because you aim for $300. Although it is some money, I won't lie. I won't lie. $300 is some money. It's a good amount of money, especially if it's graded to be $300 per video or per clip. It's good money. It's very very good money. But at the same time, I am aware. Shout out to John Bravo for actually um making some of us aware that certain people on social media that we look at are bogus as hell. Their demeanor is just bogus as hell, and it's off a mind of feeling as if you have to overly overdo in order to be seen, when you have to be like Crusher Rex and come on the screen and just blab away, because you're likely, you know, uplifting someone for real without actually trying to make it look like you want to brag to them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because I believe that what I'm saying is that certain creators, and it doesn't even matter if you're Tiger or you're Chris Brown or you're Drake or whatever, like there's a level of braggadocio. Maybe that braggadocio is supposed to be there because I mean you're a brand, and you as a brand you just have to sell. Being a brand, you have to make sure that you freaking sell something. You gotta sell something. You're Drake, you're Chris Brown, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're whoever you are, right? But at the same time, it's like, when does the humanity really come back? Like real humanity instead of like braggadocio, right? Like where does the real humanity really come in? Where does the careful consideration of what you have to say to people and how you must say it come in? Or are you just Drake? Are you just Drake, or are you just Chris Brown, or are you just whoever you are, right? And does that warrant that you have to come across somebody and just look down upon them and just act like you ain't seen them like that for real? Like, I'm just saying though. And at the same time, it's like, you just crush a Rex, bro. You're like a small little channel. You are a picky channel. A channel who by the way, I have been struggling, yeah. No, I wouldn't want to think of it as me having been struggling. We're pertaining, of course, the channel. But I'd want to think of it as like a mistake, just a common mistake, pad. And that mistake involves haste, because we see sometimes in the world we do things correctly, but we enter a moment where we're too hasty about what we perceive is or what we think may be the prospective outcome. We tend to be hasty. I'm hasty as hell, bro. I'm hasty as hell, bro. You know what I mean? I thought that hitting a high subscriber count was gonna, like, you know boost me. It wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. High subscriber counts are not everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, I guess that what I'm saying is that when it comes to knowing the platform, YouTube, as a creator on YouTube, you have to make sure that you know the platform. You're not just in the position to chase subscriber counts. You understand? You mustn't just be. You see, when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to TikTok, when it comes to Facebook, even Instagram, I guess you can chase view counts. You can chase follow accounts. You can chase counts as much as possible when it comes to the other platforms. You understand? But YouTube, and on YouTube, we don't chase view accounts. We don't chase subscribe accounts on YouTube. YouTube is a different beast entirely. And as much as people would want to be like, YouTube is a different beast entirely. On YouTube, we don't just chase subscriber counts, view counts. That's delusion. It's delusion. As per specifications of this platform, chasing subscriber accounts and view accounts only, and sticking to that only is delusion. We don't chase that here. Maybe if it's Facebook or TikTok or whatever, even the duration is like lesser on those platforms. It's like 30 seconds or something like that. Here it's like 1 minute something. You understand? 2 minutes. Up. So basically here, as you go up higher, the more that your chances of being monetized fairly well, increase themselves. So yeah, ngisabi. I'm talking, of course, to the haters, talking to the people who are probably like, let's prank this guy. We're gonna prank him so hard. Angisaba mfethu, anginishi. Yabo, because I have my team. But they know themselves. And when I start assimilating back properly when it comes to streaming schedule, they're gonna come back. These people that I'm talking about, the most loyal people on this platform, on my channel, they're gonna come back and they're probably gonna be like, where have you been? We've missed you so much. Damn it, where have you been? And I'm gonna be like, our friends, I've been here, man. Shit. Because some of them are from India, some of them are from the UK, some of them are from the US, some of them are from Estonia. Off branch. Some of them are from Japan. They're gonna come back. And this 1 minute 49 second thing, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Now it's 1 minute 49 seconds. Because when it comes to streaming schedule, I'm not well aligned. I'm not well orchestrated. I haven't orchestrated well my streaming schedule, how it's supposed to be. But when I start orchestrating well my streaming schedule, they're gonna come back. But they're gonna come back. And when they do, it's just gonna be higher and higher and higher. And higher and higher. Because I know that's where some of y'all don't want me to be going. But either way, technology is sort of glitching for now. And I'm gonna come back freshly. And maybe I'm going to do a freestyle or two. Thank you so much.